Hello, my wonderful people. You are welcome once again to my channel, African Tales by Dorothy. The title of the story is The Golden Fish. In a riverine settlement lived a humble fisherman named Afolabi. Afolabi lived with his wife, Amina, and their two young children. Every morning, Afolabi would set out in his canoe, his heart filled with hope. He would haul his net into the deep blue waters, praying for a bountiful catch. However, the fishing business was not too good and didn't bring him success. Some days he would return home empty handed. But Afolabi never lost hope. He believed that with patience and perseverance, luck would eventually turn his way. Afolabi's wife was a trader in the village market. She sold foodstuffs. She had learned to stop complaining about her husband's issues and thought of her own ways to help him. She was always encouraging her husband not to give up. One particular day, Afolabi went to work. As he hauled in his net, something unexpected happened. Instead of a wriggling mass of fish, he found a shimmering golden fish trapped within the net. The fish scales were like liquid gold and his eyes sparkled. Afolabi was startled at first. He had never seen such a magnificent creature before. He carefully unhooked the fish and held it in his hands, feeling a strange connection to it. Before Afolabi could decide what to do, the fish spoke. "You have released me," it said. "Thank you very much, Afolabi. You have shown great kindness. As a reward, I will grant you your wishes." Afolabi was stunned. He had heard stories of magical creatures granting wishes, but he had never believed that they were real. The fish even knew his name. He thought for a moment, then replied, "I wish for a bountiful catch every day for the rest of my life." The fish replied him, "I will grant your wishes, but remember, this is the rule for you. You must use whatever you have wished for wisely and you must remain humble." Afolabi's heart raced with excitement. He then wished for a large, sturdy fishing boat that could withstand any storm. The golden fish promised Afolabi that he would wake up to see it in the morning. The golden fish thereafter went back into the river. The next morning, Afolabi awoke to find a beautiful vessel anchored just outside his house. He started to sail further and deeper into the ocean, returning home with abundant catches every day. With his new boat, Afolabi's fortunes changed. He employed different people to work for him. His family's life improved dramatically, and they were able to enjoy a comfortable and prosperous existence. However, as time passed, Afolabi's greed began to grow. He wished for more and more, never content with what he had. He wished for a mansion and for servants. The golden fish granted each of his wishes, but with each one, Afolabi's heart grew colder and he became very arrogant. Afolabi would tell people in his village to always lie down on the ground before asking him for any help. Even when these people lay down on the ground for Afolabi, Afolabi would not help them. Adiola, Afolabi's wife, experienced transformation as their fortunes changed. At first, Adiola was very happy. She found herself drawn to the excitement and glamour of their new life. However, as time went on, she began to feel a sense of emptiness and dissatisfaction. The material possessions that she had once craved did not fill the void in her heart. As her husband Afolabi's greed grew, Adiola became increasingly concerned. She noticed that her husband had become very proud and arrogant. She advised her husband to stop being greedy and stop asking the golden fish for more wealth. She saw the negative impact that his greed and lack of contentment was having on their lives. She tried to warn her husband of the dangers of lack of contentment and pride, but her words fell on deaf ears. Eventually, Adiola Afolabi's wife realized that she had to take a stand. She stopped collecting gifts from her husband and went back to her shop in the marketplace. The villagers were surprised to see Adiola back in the marketplace, but they decided to keep quiet. Meanwhile, the golden fish continued to grant everything that Afolabi asked for. Afolabi became obsessed with material wealth and status, and his actions became increasingly selfish. As the days went by, he became extremely proud and arrogant in the village. Eventually, his greed led him to make a fatal mistake. Afolabi wished for something that was beyond the fish power to grant. He asked the fish to get everyone in the village to be coming to his house every morning and bow to him. The golden fish replied him, "I can see that pride has taken over your life, Afolabi. You need to change or you are going to lose everything." Once again, Afolabi's wife also pleaded with him to change his arrogant attitude, but Afolabi refused to listen. One day, Afolabi slept off in his parlor and had a dream. In the dream, he made a reckless decision, such as investing in risky ventures and engaging in extravagant spending. These actions ultimately resulted in financial ruin for Afolabi, and he lost everything he had gained through the golden fish's generosity. Afolabi was afraid. When he woke up, he found out that it was a dream. When he got back himself, he was relieved that it was just a dream. After that day, Afolabi started thinking about his life and how he had changed because of his new status. He went to the shore and called out to the golden fish. "I am sorry," he said. "I have been very foolish. From now on, I will not wish for anyone to bow down for me. I only want to be a humble person and impact lives in a positive way." The golden fish appeared before him. "You have learned a valuable lesson, Afolabi," it said. "Your wishes have been granted. Remember, true happiness lies not in material things, and wealth should not make you to become a proud person." Afolabi thanked the golden fish and returned home. From that day forward, Afolabi lived a life of contentment with his family. He never forgot the lesson he had learned, and he started treating people with kindness and respect. Life lessons of the story: it's okay to feel proud when you accomplish or achieve something great. On the other hand, being arrogant is a different thing. It can make you come across as a self-centered person. Arrogance is often rooted in insecurity. By cultivating humility, you can avoid the pitfalls of arrogance and build strong, fulfilling relationships for yourself. Afolabi in the story became arrogant, and it was not a good attitude. I hope you got value from the story. Please kindly remember to like, drop your comment, share the story, and subscribe to my channel. Until the next video, stay uplifted and bye for now.